Hi, I am Brick Princess Buttercup, and my last quick tip video that only had 2 tips. I mentioned that I was given this amazing, super cute set, the ice cream truck set, and in passing I said that I am not a set person. I don't build sets. I know that we're supposed to. I know that I'm supposed to be all about what's coming out and the new ones and gather them all up. Yes, like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. And I'm not. And I was thinking about why. I mean, it's not terribly interesting, it's just a different perspective, I suppose. I see people who enjoy getting sets and just building the sets. I feel like maybe it's quite therapeutic, like quite relaxing, steady, like you've got the instructions and you open it up and it says open up bag 1, so you open up bag 1 and get this piece and build it up and you can see it and you know in the end what you're going to get because you've got the picture on the front, so you know what you're going to get. So it's a bit like jigsaw puzzles or those adult colouring in books. So it's kind of, you end up with something at the end and you know what it's going to be. Whereas I guess for me, Lego is more deciding what you want and then figuring out how to get it. You know? I saw on social media somebody shared those old Lego ads, where they just built the bricks up and then the shadow behind them told you what it was. Like it was a T-Rex or an airplane or whatever, but the shadows gave you far more information than the blocks did. They were just a jumble up of blocks. And that's me. I'm just jumbling those blocks up, just putting bricks together. Because in my head, there's a shadow that I want to make real. So that's what I do. Now, I love sets because you get some great parts in it and you get some great ideas. It's just, I guess I get a bit bored partway through. You start it and then you go, oh, I can see where this is going. And you go, ugh, and I want to be surprised. It's like if you watch a crime detective thing and you know too early who's done it. You're like, well, can we skip to the end yet? It's a bit like that for me. This one's kind of interesting actually though, because I'm looking at this here and I'm wondering exactly what's happening to connect that. I mean, I'm assuming because it's got the snot bracket, but it's centered, like you can see that it's centered. And so because that's a 6 stud wide car, going the way that they've centered that, because it's a stud bracket, they haven't used like straight pieces and it's offset like that, going, it's probably, I guess, a clip that's on there, but I don't know what it's resting on. Like, I mean, to get that angle, I mean, is it just resting straight onto the roof? Like, I don't get it yet. I will at the end. And then those 2 exposed studs there are kind of, I'm going, oh, what's happening there too? Because that bracket is just 1 stud there and it comes down, and you've got the tile that finishes off with a paddle pop stick. Going, what's happening on the other side? Like, they're not going to be able to get a tile, like the 2 tiles joined together smooth. I mean, oh my god, maybe they have, and in which case that would be fantastic. But I think it must just be a plate. Maybe it's like a 2x3 on there. But I'm looking at that. And it's a super cute build, but I'm looking and I'm going, I want that paddle pop. I don't know what you call those icy poles. What do you call an ice cream on a stick? Like, I would say icy pole or a paddle pop. But anyway, the icy treat, the cool icy treat that's on the top of the van, I feel like that should be a bit longer. It looks a little bit too square to me. I mean, maybe it's just the angle of the shot, but it looks like it's a 4 wide piece and maybe 3 bricks high. So it's not even quite a square, and then they've got the telephone piece to cap it over. So I'm going, I think that they needed an an extra 2 bricks actually for the blue part. You see what I'm saying? I think it needed to be just about that much bigger. And the paddle pop stick itself, same problem, because the snot bracket's white and then the stick is it's just a square, it's a 2x2. So if the snot brick couldn't have been the colour of wood, which okay, it can't always, then you just needed a 2x3, didn't you? Anyway, maybe it made it project out too far, maybe it's a health and safety issue, I don't know, they didn't ask me. But I look at these and they're cool, like they're really cool, but I don't want to make them the same way, do you know? It's like I love seeing people's mocks and I'm going, oh, that's fantastic, but I've never once seen a mock that I've gone, I want the instructions for that, because very rarely has anyone built exactly what you want or need. And I think that's what it is, why I'm not a sets person, is because this is actually a creative outlet for me. This is a way for me to create tiny little parts of the world the way that I would like them, you know. So like when I made art gallery, I had the kind of art that I wanted, curated the way that I wanted. No one's going to give me the chance to do that in real life. I have to make it from Lego. And then create a house. If I want one room that's just all about the chandelier, I can do that in Lego. But they don't make a set for that. There isn't like a chandelier set. Oh my God, what if there were though? What if we could have like Lego sets, but that were designed to be customizable? Well, obviously they're all customizable because it's Lego, so we can chop and change. But what if they designed like the modular systems? It should be modular, that actually works. So you've got that, but then you can buy expansion sets for that. So if you've got you could buy expansion sets of different furniture and things to go for this one. You could have like a 1920s theme furniture expansion pack to go in. Oh my God. And then you could do that with clothing too. You could totally do that with a theatre, and then have a costume designer. So you've got the whole, I don't know, say it's the Shakespeare themed theatre. And then you've got the costumes that are all these big fancy pants, like the wide bits, you know, Queen Elizabeth kind of stuff. Elizabethan, that was the word I was looking for. Elizabethan. Okay, so you've got all of that. But then you could buy an expansion set and it's like West Side Story. So for the same set, but you could get different figs and all of the different swappable costumes and all of the props. And oh my God, I want that. Okay, so it turns out I am not a set person. They just don't make the sets that I want. That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. Oh, well, I'm glad I figured that out. And I'm glad I figured it out here in this beautiful part of the world on a lovely day, hearing the birds and the insects and the water just drifting us around. Okay. I have no idea what my next video will be. I might go back and show you some more of my favourite pieces, because I have so many favourite pieces I would love to share with you. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm sorry that was just me blathering on about nothing. There was no information to be had in that one. Okay, super lady, I love you, bye bye.